Year one for Caleb Williams and the Bears has not been one to remember. They'll face off against the Packers coming off a bye in what is always a hostile environment. Colt, Williams and the Bears have really struggled. What have you seen?
The spotlight's on Caleb, right? He hasn't played that good. And I know he's a rookie. He's kind of been up and down. When they went over to London and played Jacksonville and he threw 4 touchdowns, I was like, okay, this is what everybody's been waiting on. This is what we want to see. They've fallen off since then, right? They fired Shane Waldron this week. That's a tough deal for a rookie quarterback to go through. But when you really watch this tape, they're struggling in a lot of areas. Caleb Williams is taking sacks that he shouldn't take. He's playing like he did at USC. He's running around. He's trying to create. Everything closes down faster. You're not going to just make these highlight plays all the time. And it's hard to see the Bears really finding their groove on offense, especially this week with the way Caleb has been playing. They changed in the coordinators midweek. Like, I don't know. I have a hard time understanding how the Bears are going to come out on top. And I think it starts with Caleb, and he obviously just has to play a lot better. I mean, he's a rookie, so you're going to get a pass, but there's some things that you just want to see from a growth standpoint. You need to happen a lot quicker.
Speaking of firing the offensive coordinator, Shane Waldron, Jay, I'm not just coming to you. You're going to make I got fired. That's why you're coming. We've all been fired in this league before. Play long enough, you're going to get got. But what happens in a locker room when you fire the offensive coordinator? We see the firing of a head coach bump. Like, look at New Orleans down there going and win the game this last weekend. Is there such thing as an offensive coordinator firing bump where the offense is going to play better after a firing?
It depends on who's calling plays. I know Coach Brown's going to take over the play calling. He worked out at LA for McVay, probably a Shanahan system. Maybe he'll install that in a week, and maybe they'll really just
Gruden system, please.
Maybe they'll just throw it the outside zone and the play actions off of it like everybody wants to run. It's so effective. But, they're 30th in passing. They're 24th in rushing. Their offensive line stinks. They get no separation at wide receiver. Keenan Allen looks like he's running 4.9. DJ Moore doesn't look like he gives a damn. Cole Kmet, everybody says, hey, Cole Kmet, he runs 4.9. He's a big slug. He's a good player, but they don't have any speed. They don't have any separation right now. Caleb, you don't even know what he's looking at. He's just dropping back, looking at the defensive line. He's getting sacked every play. It's painful to watch. And they got to get some big offensive linemen there that can protect them a little bit so they can run the ball and then do the Shanahan play actions. Then they have a chance to win. But right now, they can't do anything. They can't run the ball. They can't do quick game. They can't drop back and throw it, and they can't do play action. Other than that, they have a chance. So good luck, Coach Brown, and calling plays for this offense because it's going to be a struggle.
Does anyone have anything to add to that?
I couldn't agree more. I mean, I think Jay nailed it. And I mean, it's funny he brought up Colt Kmet. I just watched a video of him doing the Barstool Gauntlet yesterday, and my 6-year-old can kick a better soccer ball, looks more athletic than him at this point. So that was interesting to watch for a second-round pick that's a tight end in the NFL. But getting back to the offensive coordinator, we're in week 10. We're in week 11. The entire system has been installed. We have all the terminology. Nothing's changing. The only thing that can change is how we call plays during a game. I don't think it's the easiest thing in the world. I know Jay brought it up week 1 with the new guy down in Atlanta, never being a play caller before. Like, it's a big change. But again, at the end of the day, it's still the same plays. It's still the same terminology. And, oh, by the way, here's the kicker. It's still the same guys.
How would you like to be the core? Okay, this week we're going to run outside zone to the right. All right, that's better. That's what we were looking for. Expected a miracle by a play call. It ain't going to happen.
I'm just wondering if there's a little bit of a sigh of relief, like, all right, this guy's gone.
Yeah, I'm sure there is, but AQ's right. There's no way you can make a wholesale changes right now. You can't install a whole new pass concept and plays. You can throw a couple in there if you're doing maybe a reverse or something exciting. Use DJ Moore on some screens. Get the ball in space so he can run after the catch. That's his strength. They're not going to any of these players' strengths right now. They're just running routes, and I don't know what the hell they're doing, and they can't protect. So there are ways to get these guys the ball, and these guys can still be effective. They just got to figure it out.
Colt, in Green Bay, we have Jordan Love coming off an injury. He didn't look great against the Lions. He wasn't moving around well. It was a rainy game. Jordan Love is trying to get over throwing some of those bad interceptions, but he can make all the throws. Give me your thoughts on Jordan Love and this Packers team coming off a bye.
They lost a tough one against Detroit, but this bye is going to be very helpful for that whole team, especially Jordan Love. He's going to come back stronger than ever. Having that week to just get healthy. He had the groin, the knee, but the Packers are a good football team. They've got weapons. They've got a good defense. They play good complementary football. And I think Jordan Love is a gunslinger. He's going to come out slinging. That bye week couldn't have come at a better time for him and for his health. And they still got everything in front of them to play for. Like they're still going to fight for this division, fight for a wild card, but it's all going to depend on Jordan Love's health. And again, like the bye week was perfect for him. I expect him to come out on fire this week.
Listen, Jordan Love's been banged up since week 1. He gets hurt in the Brazil game, right? And you're never 100% after that, right? And you talk about it all the time. And I remember Chuck Pagano used to say this. The first day of training camp, he'd say, how you guys feel? Everybody be like, pretty good. Good. Remember this feeling because it's the last time you're going to feel good. Day after day after day, you just get put on a jet lag schedule. And then he gets hurt in week 1, and then he's rehabbing. And football season is not easy. It is not easy at all. And when you're rehabbing, it just compounds things and makes it harder. The bye week did come at the right time, but still, he's still got some lingering things. Yes, he's going to be healthier coming off a bye than he was going into the bye, obviously. But, he's still got some issues going on. And he's going to be very stressed out the rest of this season because it's just, you get in there at 5 a.m., you get the rehab, you go to practice, you're staying until 7, going to the Bears. We want to put all the blame on the O-line all the time. We get it. We get it. We get it. This O-line in Chicago, not very good. Also get that. But 25 of the sacks are coming with 4 seconds, Colt. We got to get the ball out. But I understand Jay and Colt are going to say, listen, nobody's getting open. We got all these receivers running 5.2 40s. We get it. The O-line doesn't want to see him take sacks. Throw the ball away.
That's because he's avoiding the first guy after a second, then the second guy after another second, then the third guy after the third second, then he gets sacked after the 4th second.
I get it.
He's not just standing back there for 4 seconds going, oh, I can't find anybody sacked. No, he's going, whoa, oh, D, he. And he's holding it for 4 seconds, but he's doing a lot of avoiding.
Hey, Q, would you want to go play for the Bears right now?
No, I'm quite comfortable retired. I think I'm just going to stay this way.
Jay, same question to you. They don't have an offensive coordinator. Is that a job you want right now?
I don't think so, Justin. I'm very happy. I played 18 holes of golf today. Got 4 birdies. I enjoy my life right now. I don't know if I want to sit in an office for 18 hours a day trying to come up with a play to keep DJ Moore happy. It doesn't sound too fun to me.
Before we continue with the video, I have to ask one favor. Make sure you are liking, subscribing, and turn on those notifications. If you like this type of content, if you like hearing us talk football, hit that notification button. So every time we drop a video, it is coming straight to you. If you're looking at this division right now, I think the Bears are starting to fall out of it, and we can all agree on that. The Detroit seems like they're ahead above the rest. That leaves the Vikings and the Packers fighting for that next spot. Colt, I'm going to start with you on this one. We're going to go around the table. I think everyone's probably going to take Packers to win this game. If not, you can jump in. But Packers or Vikings going forward, what's the team coming out of the NFC North for you after Detroit?
That's a great question, and I think it all depends on Jordan Love's health. I'm still high on the Packers. I still think that they are a well-rounded football team. But like AQ said, it's a stressful season. There's a lot that goes into it. Then you add on your health and you're taking care of your body. And Jordan just hasn't been as effective because he hasn't been healthy. On the flip side, the Vikings are a good football team. Like they figured out a way to win 12-7 after all these mistakes on the road in Jacksonville. Now Jacksonville has their issues too, but the Vikings are not playing as good as they were to start the season. But I still think they have the core to really make a push, even push Detroit.
My Browns pick and your Jets pick is not looking great right now.
Oh, man, it's hard for me to say I'm still all in on the Jets after watching that game. But you know what? They ran into a good football team in Arizona. Kyler Murray. Can we all just say that Kyler Murray is playing outstanding football?
We only want one person to say it. That's Jay Gruden. Jay, can we get a quick Cardinal shout out?
I love watching Kyler Murray. I never say anything bad about Kyler Murray, by the way. Let me get that straight. All right. I said their defense wasn't very good, and that was wrong because their defense is playing very good. They shut down the high-powered Jets last week.
All right, back to the question at hand. NFC North, your baby, best division of football of all time. Vikings, Packers.
I think they're both going to make it, Justin. I really do. I think the Vikings play a style of football that's very effective for late season football. They're very good on defense. They're strong. They have a game-breaking wide receiver, and they had a great running back in Aaron Jones. I think Darnold will calm down a little bit. Kevin O'Connell will do some good things to protect them. I think they're going to be fine. And, of course, I think the Packers are very good. They have good defensive players. Jordan Love is going to get back on track. Jaden Reed is going to be 100%. Romeo Doubs is going to get going. I think Josh Jacobs is going to get going. And I think Tucker Kraft's a hell of a player. I love both these teams. I think they both make it quite easy.
Yeah, I like both teams too. I love that Jay just brought that up. It brought me back into a team meeting room, right? Like it's December football. A lot of your average fans do not understand the difference between December football and the first 3 quarters of the season, right? There's a whole different animal. And when it comes to everybody's banged up, how are we going to win the game, right? Everything becomes a little tighter. Defense is a little tougher, right? Like everything just kind of tightens up. But guess what? the teams with the best offensive lines and the best defensive lines at the end of the season and the healthiest are going to win it. And I think Minnesota's done a nice job this year. I think they are a little further ahead than Green Bay, but I agree. Green Bay's a damn good football team, and I love watching Jordan Love. But Minnesota, to me, went and addressed the left tackle position the minute that went down. Now you got your group again. You got your offensive line. You can pound the rock, and I love their defense and their defensive line.
I think I'm going to go with the Green Bay Packers. You know, I gave them a hard time to begin the season, but Jay, you turned me into a Jordan Love appreciator. I'm selling the Vikings right now. I think Sam Darnold's coming back down to earth. Sam Darnold, just like you said, AQ, times get a little tougher. Holes get a little smaller. I think that pressure is going to start to get to Sam Darnold.
Didn't somebody on the best team in NFC throw 5 interceptions this week, Justin? Are you giving up on them? Or are you just going to give up on the Vikings because Sam Darnold threw 4? But it's okay for Jared Goff to throw 5.
I think Detroit has a team around Jared Goff to make up for.
Oh, the Vikings don't have a good defense at all? Good running back?
How's that receiver in Minnesota?
Yeah, he's pretty good. Take it. They don't have any pieces around him.
All right, looking at this Bears-Packers game, couple predictions here. I'm taking Jordan Love, higher completions, higher passing yards. I think he's going to be healthy. I think he's going to be confident. And I think against this Bears defense, he's going to go out there and rip it, and they're going to have a big day on Sunday afternoon. Taking Jordan Love.
I like that pick because I'm going to go the complete other way. And every single Bears skill player, take the lower. Every single one of them. New play caller, plus they stink. Take the lower.
I know the Rams love to do the release screens, the bubble screens, and all the screens. He'll probably complete like 8 of those for 13 yards. I'll go a Bears player. I'll go DJ Moore, higher receptions because of the quick screens and the bubble screens. I'll throw them to him.
Yeah, it'd be nice to get maybe your best player the ball on offense. We'll see.
Want to win money watching football? With Underdog, you could win up to 1,000 times your cash just by picking higher or lower on your favorite player's stats, like whether or not your team's running back will score a touchdown this weekend. Millions of fans have won billions of dollars on Underdog. Will you be next? Sign up now to get a free pick for your first cash entry, plus up to $1,000 in bonus cash when you deposit. Download the Underdog app or visit UnderdogFantasy.com to get started today.